to this season, there was a lot of talk about how you guys could use both of you and Duke in the passing game and the weapon that would be, and that just hasn't really gotten off the ground for either of you guys. What do you think that is that running backs just haven't been such a big factor in the passing game for this team so far?
I think just with everything going on, the different coaches, and then really just trying to figure out what is working, trying to get the run game working first. And I think that's really a big component, is just trying to get the run game established and then try to do everything else.
Yeah. As you guys near the bye week and kind of near the halfway point of this season, how would you evaluate your performance so far this season?
Mine's not where I want it to be. I need to do better. I need to run the ball better, catch the ball, and protect better. I had some flashes of good plays, but overall, I think I missed a couple opportunities for sure.
Aaron Wilson.
David, how do you avoid pressing when you're in a situation like that, when your performance, as you said, hasn't been where you want it to be? How do you kind of process it all mentally? This is your first year here, and kind of trying to just play within the offense and do your job?
Really just talking to the guys around me, Duke, Coach Danny Barrett, and just trying to figure out what to do to help out this offense, what to do to help out this team.
And, are you hopeful that things can get turned around? And when you are running the ball too, what are you seeing as far as, holes? And we see sometimes where, there is some room to run outside. Sometimes it's kind of clogged up in the middle and you might have to make a hole. What do you kind of see when you're evaluating your opportunity to get more yards?
I think I need to hit the hole a little harder. I think it's just different. Every play is different. It's not. We learn, especially for me, nothing's ever perfect, and nothing's ever blocked perfect. It's just me making the holes. Our line does a great job. I just got to figure out what to do to help them out. Maybe setting up the blocks a little bit better, being more patient, doing things like that.
Brandon.
So, David, what do you think it is that you struggle with, or maybe the source of the struggles? Is it physical? Is it mental? Or like, what do you think it is that's maybe holding you back?
For me, it's just when things aren't going the best, I feel like I have to run harder, not be as patient. And I think I rush too much and I get in my head a little bit too much and try to do too much instead of my job. I think that's the biggest thing, is I try so hard to do over the above, where I need to just be more relaxed and be patient and let the runs come to me.
Do you have another one, Brandon?
Yeah. Just real quick. I mean, what's it like for you being new with this team, and I guess the expectation? I know you had, high expectations in terms of wanting to have a bounce back season from your time in Arizona. What's it kind of just been like for you guys mentally and emotionally? Just kind of dealing with everything that's going on.
I can't really speak for everyone else, but for me, it's just been tough. I had, like you said, high expectations. The first game was going well. And then I just needed to figure out, what to do to bounce back, get this offense going in the running game, and really help excel this offense, get momentum going. I'm supposed to be one of the playmakers. I got to do things to make plays. Whether that's running the ball, catching the ball, blocking for Deshaun. I just got to be able to, when my opportunity comes, make the most of it.
Cody?
Hey, David, I know you mentioned that this season isn't going as well as you hope. How much can this upcoming bye week actually help you, and you can start seeing a turnaround during the second half of the season?
It's going to help a lot. It's going to help a tremendous amount, just because get the body back fresh as possible. It's never going to be 100, but getting the body fresh as possible. And then with the new coach, Rack being the new head coach, we can start really figuring out, what to do. And then, we can just get back and basically start a clean slate. Obviously, the record isn't clean, but a new clean slate. But just try to go back to fundamentals for me and getting back on board with everything going on.
Aaron Wilson.
Yeah. Hey, David, physically, how do you feel? Are you feeling like 100% in terms of health? In previous years, you'd had some different injuries. How do you feel right now?
Feel good. Football, like I said, you're never 100% as soon as football starts. But I feel great, especially as a running back. Body feels good, and I'm good to go.
How helpful was that meeting the other day in terms of clearing the air when Romeo broached the topic of the trade rumors and kind of clear the air with you guys? Do you feel like that was constructive for you all? And what were you thinking before? What are you feeling like about it now after hearing that?
For me, I never really looked too much into the media or think too much about it. I've learned, over the last couple of years, never read too much into what the media is saying, what everyone's saying. So before it never really fazed me. And then after it, more clear of mind. Really not for me, but for everyone else. For the team, as a morale overall, I feel like it really just, like you said, cleared the air. And he really let everyone know that he is expecting to keep everyone and he wants to keep everyone.
Aaron Reese.
David, you mentioned the coaching change in your earlier answers. Has anything schematically changed for you guys in the running game since the coaching change, since Tim's kind of been back in charge of the offense?
Not really schematically, but Tim's really actually calling the plays, I think. And he's having, the full job. And I think he's asking guys, what they like. And overall, not really, but just to know that he's calling it fully.
Gotcha. And it seems like some of your biggest runs this year have come off of some of those like option plays that you and Deshaun have. What value is it to have in the running game for you? What opportunities does it create when you have a mobile quarterback like him and when he gets involved in the running game?
Oh, it's a lot. It's very helpful because defenses have to honor him as a runner. Like you said, he's a fast guy. He can break tackles and stuff. He can run the ball. And so it helps out. It gets defensive linebackers, DNs out of gap, and it helps me finding holes a lot better.
Brandon?
David, I'm just curious, are you comfortable enough at this point to maybe go to the coaches and say, hey, maybe you're not comfortable doing this particular thing, or is it more just is there anything that maybe you do well that y'all are not doing, and maybe some things that y'all are doing that maybe you feel like you don't necessarily succeed at as much?
No, we've talked. That's really good. That's what I like about this coaching staff. They're up front. If I need to talk to them, if there's a concern, if they have concern with me, we are very upfront. And they've never not done what I've asked, or I'm always open to run or do whatever play to help out the offense. So that's what I like about this offensive staff.
Okay, thanks, David.
Thank you.